In the midst of war, a small Boston Terrier became a decorated hero. Through the dangerous terrains of Afghanistan, a German Shepherd became a legend. In war-torn lands, a black lab protected his unit during Christmas operations. And in the Australian wilderness, a brave cattle dog turned disaster into a story of survival. As you watch these remarkable stories, imagine having the same amazing connection these handlers had with their military dogs. These aren't Hollywood scripts, these are real stories of 4 extraordinary dogs who changed Christmas history forever. Get ready for tales of courage, loyalty, and the kind of miracles that come with 4 paws and a wagging tail. Sergeant Stubby, 1917. During the brutal winter of 1917, in the trenches of France, a small Boston Terrier brought hope to American troops during their first Christmas at war. Sergeant Stubby, who had been found wandering Yale's training grounds and adopted by Private Robert Conroy, became more than just a mascot, he was a guardian angel in the darkest of times. Just like we all want to understand our own dogs better, these soldiers learned to read every signal and movement Stubby made. On Christmas Eve, amid the snow and bitter cold of the French trenches, Stubby used his keen nose to alert the troops of an approaching mustard gas attack. His warning allowed soldiers to don their gas masks in time, saving countless lives during what could have been a devastating holiday tragedy. This wasn't his first such alert. Stubby had developed this life-saving skill through harsh experience, learning to detect the toxic gas before it could reach dangerous concentrations. Beyond gas detection, Stubby located wounded soldiers in no man's land, leading medics to their position. His small size and acute hearing helped him navigate trenches and warn of incoming artillery shells, giving soldiers precious seconds to take cover. During the makeshift Christmas celebrations, Stubby became the heart of the 102nd Infantry Regiment, moving from soldier to soldier and providing comfort where needed most. His presence during mail call became a cherished tradition, as he stayed close to soldiers who received difficult news from home. When temperatures plummeted and supplies ran low, Stubby would curl up with shivering soldiers during watch duties. On Christmas Day, during heavy bombardment, his calm demeanor helped steady the nerves of young soldiers experiencing their first combat. Inspired by these incredible bonds between humans and dogs? Subscribe now to join our pack of storytellers, hit that like button, and share this story to honor these 4-legged heroes. But if you think a dog saving Christmas in the trenches is impressive, wait until you hear about the German Shepherd who became a guardian angel in the dangerous mountains of Afghanistan. Lucca K458, 2012. In the harsh December of 2012, amid the dangerous terrains of Afghanistan, a German Shepherd demonstrated extraordinary courage that would earn her the prestigious Dickin Medal. Lucca K458, a specialized search dog with the U.S. Marine Corps, had already completed over 400 missions when she faced her most challenging December yet. The incredible understanding between Lucca and her handler shows what's possible when we truly learn to speak our dog's language. Working through the bitter winter conditions, Lucca led over 40 patrols that month, methodically searching for explosives that threatened coalition forces. Her keen nose and unwavering focus helped detect numerous IEDs, each one representing lives saved during the holiday season. In one particularly tense mission, she discovered 3 improvised explosive devices in a single patrol, navigating through complex terrain that had already claimed several casualties. What made Lucca truly exceptional was her combination of warrior spirit and gentle soul. Between missions, she would visit the medical tents, instinctively approaching wounded soldiers who needed emotional support. Her handler, Gunnery Sergeant Chris Willingham, recalled how she could switch from fierce protector to gentle companion in an instant. During Christmas Eve, when homesickness hit the troops hardest, Lucca made her rounds through the base, bringing moments of joy to soldiers far from their families. Throughout December operations, Lucca conducted more than 40 specialized patrols, working tirelessly in extreme temperatures. Her legendary endurance often surpassed that of human patrollers. Her most remarkable December mission came when intelligence reported a high-threat area where several units needed to move through. Despite extreme weather conditions and the constant threat of enemy activity, Lucca worked for hours, methodically clearing a path. Her actions that day ensured that every soldier made it home, making it a Christmas their families would never forget. While Lucca's story shows us the power of dedication in modern warfare, our next hero proved that sometimes the greatest acts of courage happen in the deadliest combat zones. Treo, 2009. In the mountains of Afghanistan, a black Labrador proved that sometimes the greatest gifts come in 4-legged packages. Treo, a British military working dog, was already decorated for his bomb detection work, but his actions during the holiday season of 2009 would become legendary. During a crucial operation just before Christmas, Treo detected a sophisticated daisy chain IED that would have devastated his unit. The device was so well hidden that even experienced EOD teams had missed it. Hours later, he found another, this time buried beneath frozen ground that had made traditional detection methods useless. His handler, Sergeant Dave Hayhoe, later revealed that these weren't just routine finds, they were game changers that revolutionized how the military approached IED detection in winter conditions. What made Treo exceptional wasn't just his nose, it was his extraordinary ability to read complex situations. In mid-December, during a high-stakes patrol, he suddenly altered his behavior pattern, refusing to follow his usual search route. This unexpected change led to the discovery of a new type of IED that had been specifically engineered to evade traditional dog detection methods. The intelligence gathered from this find helped protect coalition forces throughout the region and led to crucial updates in military working dog training protocols. Have you or your family served with military working dogs? Tell us your story in the comments and share to honor all military dogs who served during the holidays. The bond between Treo and Sergeant Hayhoe became legendary among the troops. During long night patrols in the bitter mountain cold, Treo would work silently alongside his handler, communicating through subtle signals that only they understood. Fellow soldiers recalled how Treo seemed to have a sixth sense about danger. There were times when he would suddenly stop, preventing the patrol from entering areas that later proved to be heavily mined. That December, while most were opening presents, Treo worked through temperatures that dropped well below freezing. Moving meticulously through narrow mountain passes and village streets, he found multiple IEDs, each one positioned to cause maximum casualties. His work wasn't just about finding explosives, it was about protecting communities. Local children would often watch in amazement as Treo worked, and his presence helped build crucial trust between military forces and local villages. And just when you think you've seen it all, this next story proves that sometimes the greatest heroes emerge in the most unexpected places. Max, 2018. In an episode that feels like an early Christmas miracle, Max, a 17-year-old blue heeler from Queensland, Australia, proved that the holiday spirit of protection and love for others exists among animals too. At a time of year when families come together to celebrate, one Australian family had a special reason to be thankful thanks to this four-legged hero. Despite being deaf and partially blind, Max protected little 3-year-old Aurora for 15 hours in the wilderness. The girl had gotten lost wearing only a t-shirt and pants on a cold and rainy night that could have ended in tragedy. Like a true Christmas guardian, Max stayed by her side throughout the night, keeping her warm and safe. The next morning, when Aurora's grandmother, Lisa Bennett, was with the search party, she heard her granddaughter's voice. "I shot up the mountain, and when I got to the top, the dog came to me and led me straight to her," Bennett reported. Like a divine gift, Aurora was found in good health, with just a few scratches, and smelling strongly of dog, proof that Max never left her side for a moment. In recognition of his dedication and loyalty worthy of the finest Christmas spirit, local police awarded Max the title of Honorary Police Dog, perhaps the best present this canine hero could receive. This story reminds us that true Christmas miracles can happen any time of the year, and sometimes they come in the form of a loyal four-legged friend, even one who is elderly and has physical limitations. From the trenches of World War I to the mountains of Afghanistan, and right to the Australian wilderness, these four remarkable Christmas stories showcase the extraordinary bond between humans and dogs. Each tale, spanning different eras and challenges, shares one universal truth: the incredible capacity of our canine companions to protect, serve, and love unconditionally. Sergeant Stubby's vigilant watch in the trenches, Lucca's brave missions through dangerous terrains, Treo's life-saving detection work, and Max's protective vigil over little Aurora, each story reminds us that heroism comes in many forms. Whether they're highly trained military dogs or elderly family pets, these remarkable animals show us that miracles don't need to be supernatural, they just need to be faithful, loving, and true. Ready to build an incredible bond with your own dog? There's a special guide waiting for you in the pinned comment that can help you understand and connect with your four-legged friend just like these remarkable handlers did. These stories teach us that true heroes don't always wear uniforms, sometimes they wear fur. Whether searching for explosives in war zones or keeping a lost child warm through the night, these four-legged warriors exemplify the very best of what it means to serve and protect. So next time someone tells you Christmas miracles don't exist, just remember, they do, they just sometimes come with paws and wagging tails. Want more incredible stories of heroic dogs? Subscribe now to join our pack of story lovers. Ring that bell, and tell us in the comments which of these Christmas canine heroes touched your heart the most. Share these amazing tales with someone who needs a reminder that heroes come in all shapes, sizes, and species.